I got a dad joke for you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What did 50 Cent do when he got hungry?
Last time aboard Freedom, we took you back in time for a 3-part summer cruising series in the San Juan Islands. Now we're back to real time and ready to test the latest feature to get installed aboard Freedom. A FLIR night vision system that will hopefully give us more peace of mind during overnight passages and possibly a little less seasickness. The installation was relatively fast and painless, taking less than a day, and it required only one hole in the pilot house roof. Now it's finally time to put her to the test.
It's 3:30 in the morning. This is the earliest we've ever gotten up to leave. And we're getting up this early so we have 3 more hours or 3.5 hours of darkness to test out the new FLIR night vision system aboard Freedom. We got it for a couple reasons. One, to spot debris, which is important here in Puget Sound, but also because when we start cruising offshore, Sean gets really bad seasickness in the dark. So we're hoping that by having a night vision system, we'll not only be able to spot debris like logs, maybe even big containers, or just things that we could run into, which has been typically why we've avoided cruising at night, but also hopefully Sean will do better captaining the boat when it's dark out, so that when we do our overnight shifts and I'm sleeping, he can still be at the helm. So we're gonna give it a first test today. We haven't left the dock for a long trip in a few months, so just been doing some short trips around here because of work. So it'll feel good to get off the dock, go for a nice long trip, test it, and have some fun along the way.
We've got night vision. It's cool. It's nice being able to pull out of the marina and be able to see the fairway clearly. Sometimes when you drive inside the pilot house with the windows and stuff, you get glare, so you can't see as good as you could if you're standing outside of the boat or if you had a fly bridge. So I like it. I think it'll be handy for coming into marinas or channels or kind of unfamiliar places at night to be able to have another reference. Not only have radar picking up masses, but to also be able to visually see some things. There's the buoy ahead. You can obviously see it flashing, but when it's not flashing, you can't see it at all out the window.
That's a pretty big difference, like how bright that is.
What's that?
The FLIR.
Oh, yeah.
You really do have night vision.
Yep. We learned the other weekend, though, playing with it at anchor, that it doesn't work well in rain. Just because it relies on thermal differences, and that's how it creates the image. And when there's just rain falling from the sky, it ends up creating a very blurry image because it can't really penetrate the moisture or the rain. There's a fair amount of different display modes. Right now, anything that's warmer is darker in the image. You can toggle it so anything that's cold would be whiter in the image. I don't know, we'll have to see which one makes objects stand out more, but this one looks maybe more realistic, grayscale to what it would be. Here's some stuff ahead. I don't know if it's birds or... We'll see if their heads bob down as we get closer. I'll steer away a little bit. Oops. Just in case it's alive or something. There's a bird flying by.
Is there a bird? Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. We would never have seen those.
Yeah. Logs would probably be a little harder to spot. A bird's, warm and the water's cold. But things that are submersed in the water will be a little bit more difficult to spot. But hopefully some of the larger trees where some of it's sticking out of the water will be visible.
Although Freedom is fully equipped for long-range overnight passages just the way she is, her crew is not. So hopefully adding some of these nice-to-haves will prove to be worth it in the coming months when we leave our comfort zones and head out on the high seas.
Well, the FLIR worked good. It's kind of cool to play with. I would say it worked pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like it was definitely night vision.
Yeah.
When I fell asleep, did you see anything else?
Just birds.
Birds.
But it did pick up some small logs, like really small ones I wouldn't expect that it would. So that's encouraging.
Yeah. So far, you think it was a good investment?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, they're spendy, but it's a nice tool to have.
Yeah, and I guess you won't know about the seasickness until you're in bad seas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're never in bad seas.
Yeah. So this is a perfect day on the water. We can't ask for anything more, and we can't ask for anything more for his birthday.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but there is one thing left to do before we get to our final destination, and that is bust out the birthday boy's birthday dinner from the freezer. That thing is going to take like 3 days to thaw. So we're going to take it out now and do a belated birthday dinner on 2 days from now or something.
Whenever it's thawed.
Whenever it's thawed. And can you guess what Sean wanted for his birthday dinner?
Huh?
It's a tennis racket.
It's a tennis racket. So this is Sean's birthday dinner. 4.5 pound tomahawk steak. I don't even know really what a tomahawk is. We'll do some research. I'll give you more stats once he's cooking it. I don't even know how you begin to cook or grill. I'm not even sure what his plan is for this, but it's going to be pretty fun to see this thing come to life. No pun intended. And I might even have to have a bite. I don't eat a lot of steak, but I'm definitely going to have to try this beast of a tomahawk steak. So,
I got a dad joke for you.
yeah, let's hear it.
What did 50 Cent do when he got hungry?
I don't know.
58.
Like 58?
Well, now that Sean got his dad joke in for the trip and confirmed that the FLIR model was probably worth the investment, although we have lots more testing to do, we're almost at our final destination, Fisherman Bay, located on the west side of Lopez Island. And today's cruise was possibly one of the most enjoyable yet, with zero wind, zero rain, and seas so calm you could see the clouds' reflections on the water. Not too bad for springtime in the Pacific Northwest. Arriving in Fisherman Bay can be tricky if you don't time your arrival just right. The rocky entrance is super shallow, with only about 4 feet of clearance at mean low water. So we're arriving with an increasing tide to give us another 5 feet or so to ensure we can slip into the bay, where we'll have another 8 feet of clearance while at anchor. We've historically avoided this bay with Freedom because of the shallow depths, but we're sure glad we came. It's peaceful, it's got great views, and there's access to town, which has a lot to offer visiting cruisers like us.
Beautiful early spring day, but it's chilly. It's always chilly, and I like to be warm, so wearing my gloves. Probably wear my gloves until July 4th.
She's only been in the boat and on the back in the cockpit.
Yeah, because it's been too cold to be hanging out outside.
I know. She's learning like there's a whole new part of the boat she hasn't explored.
Yeah, she's got a front yard.
That's right.
Not just the backyard.
It's not a huge front yard, but for her, you know, it's like a 1/16 of an acre for her little legs.
Well, since it's so nice out, we're gonna go take the dinghy into town. I think there's a little Lopez Island village just like right over there. So we're gonna go check it out. It's been way too long since we've been here, so I don't remember anything. I don't even think we walked into town the last time we were here. So we're gonna see what's over there. It looks like a bunch of restaurants, hardware store, grocery store, all the good stuff. So we'll take advantage of today while there's no wind and somewhat warm weather.
Flat seas.
Flat seas, yes. Martha, I don't know about that. She's getting a little ballsy. Oh my gosh. I think I see a sheep or a goat in someone's front yard. How cool would that be? Island life, I guess. So Freedom's anchored out there. We came in over there, and the town is over there. So we're gonna walk up this road and check out town. Get your walking shoes.
Ish.
We don't need to hitchhike here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure they would pick you up though.
Actually, the locals on Lopez would probably pick us up, since the island is commonly referred to as the friendliest of all the San Juan Islands. In fact, the first thing we noticed was that every car that passed by waved, which apparently is a thing here on the island. Situated along Fisherman Bay, Lopez Village is the commercial hub of the island. Whether you come here by boat or by ferry, you can easily stroll among unique shops, a library, cafes and a juice bar, a charming bed and breakfast, a grocery store, boutiques, salons, apothecaries, and of course a brewery, only to name a few places.
Well, this is a nice surprise. We were just walking by and we spotted the Bravado tap room, and they're super friendly, they're pet friendly, and they give the biggest pour of sparkling wine. So cheers to Sean's birthday. He's in there getting some popcorn, which is also complimentary. So this place is awesome. Glad we came, and definitely coming back. And it's got Bozo.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Did you watch Bozo?
Yeah.
Whenever you're
Bucket
ready.
one.
Bucket one.
Oh, this is great that we found this place.
Yeah. I like these little islands, little towns.
Check out that pour.
Laid back life.
Yeah, I could do island life at some point in life.
Right.
Sweetie, cheers
Hey, cheers.
to your birthday
Cheers.
and many more.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
The island even offers convenient ways to drop off your ballots and your junk.
So there's a place here called the Take It or Leave It. And it's like you just take in your crap and you can leave it, or you can come and you can take it. So we're gonna walk through and see what people have left and if there's anything good to take. Not that we're gonna take it, but kind of cool. So we got some doors, windows.
Oh, and about those sheep. My eyes didn't deceive me. There were actually sheep on a leash, or what many locals call the Lopez lawnmowers, grazing right across the street from the bay. Like many of the San Juan Islands, sheep have been a huge part of the history for over 100 years as a big source of meat and wool. As the island economy has shifted from agriculture to tourism in recent decades, the number of farmers keeping sheep has been declining. But with more and more people seeing the value of sustainable farming, localized eating, and eco-friendly lawn care, I'll bet a sheep renaissance is right around the corner.
I know, Martha. We got sheep pooping and peeing. I know.
Sheep on a leash.
Sheep on a leash, yeah. Another attraction here on Lopez Island.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss next time when we cook up a carnivore's dream and realize we've got a problem. A big, expensive, and somewhat urgent problem if we want to continue enjoying life at Anchor. We'll see you next time.